morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all are having a fantastic and an exciting, a wonderful, and a joyous Monday. Today, I wanted to talk about how much faith, right? How much faith do you have? Okay. I hope y'all doing amazing this morning. How are you, Lisa? Hi, Scott. Hi, Fennell. How y'all doing this morning? How are you doing this morning? I want to talk about faith, right? Talk about faith. I was doing some reading this morning. I was like, I was going to talk about another topic, but I started reading, and it started, all these messages started coming to me about faith, So I want to talk about faith. How much faith do you have, right? How much faith do you have? Period, in life, in business. How much faith do you have? Because faith, faith is the ability to believe in something that you don't see or you're not 100% sure about, right? But you gotta keep believing in something. If you're something that, number one, like, and I was reading this morning, right? My readings. And I was sharing this out, guys. So if I look back, please, just put in the comments how y'all doing this morning. I hope y'all doing great. Send me some heart emojis up. But I'm sharing this video out with some more friends. Good morning, August. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Smiles. Miriam. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm talking about faith. How much faith do you have, right? Because this is important. And I got some topics I want to talk about. I read, I got some messages this morning that were I got to talk about faith. I wasn't going to talk about that. But, now that the messages came, I got to go out there with it. So I don't know what I'm going to even say, really, but that's the exciting part. But I'm sharing this video out, guys. I hope y'all having an amazing day. Put in the comments how y'all doing today, because I love to engage with y'all. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's about us all showing that love and spreading that love and just sharing love, right? That's my philosophy. I love that. I love to engage and talk to people and just to say, hi, how you doing, right? And so, but it is an exciting thing, right? When I was talking about, this morning I was doing some readings, and I was like, I started talking about, I was reading, it was talking about faith, because I'm looking over here because I got some notes too that I typed in, so I want to talk about those. Number one, I talked about, I was reading, and it came up with James 2:6 in the Bible, okay? It was talking about, for as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead, okay? That's number one. Faith without works is dead, okay? All right, then I was like, today is November 6th. Let me tell you how the universe aligns when you are in your purpose, your passion, and doing the things that you need to do, right? When you are in you will attract certain things. So I was like, I'm going to type in and I just went to Google, went to 11/6, because today was November 6th, right? I said, I'm just going to type in 11/6. Y'all, guess what came up? What comes up this morning? Hebrews 11:6. And without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone that comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Y'all see the connection? Okay, now, mind you, I was reading. Faith without works is dead. You got to work. You got to take action. I want to get on that in a minute. Then I went over and I wanted to read. I started talking about, because my topic this morning was going to be about fear, okay? I was going to talk about fear, and fear basically meaning that, and I got a call. I don't know what that is, but anyway, y'all hear it going, but let's hope for a moment. Okay, and it talks about basically, the topic I was going to talk about is fear, to overcome your fear. So I still went in that, and then what happened was that I got some topics that talked about fear and faith, because y'all do know, if you have fear, there's no room for the faith, right? And vice versa. If you have overwhelming faith, if you have faith and believe that God got you, right? Ain't no fear, because he got you. So I want to connect the dots. I want to put it together. So this is kind of impromptu, right? This is kind of impromptu. So I'm not particularly sure, but that's the way that the energy comes. God brings it to me, okay? So I want to talk about the fears of overcoming, right? The fear is the opposite of faith. So if you're operating in fear, or if you're operating in faith, that's a good thing, right? So I want to talk about, I got some tips today, guys. I hope you are doing amazing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you will, share this video out. Put in the comments how y'all doing. How y'all doing? I love to engage. You got comments, want to talk to me? Put them in the comments so I can talk, because I'll come back and read them, and I'll come back while we on the live, and I'll come back and talk to you. Okay, so what I want to talk about, though, is that faith and fear cannot coexist. They cannot live together. I'm going to talk about fear basically paralyzes faith. right? If you're scared about something, or if you're not operating from faith, then you are operating from fear, okay? So what I want to talk about, some ways that I stay away from the fear part, because fear keeps you stuck. Remember that. Fear holds you hostage. Fear keeps you safe in a comfort zone. Y'all know that, right? Fear will tell you that you can't do something. Fear will tell you that you will not make it in your business. Fear will tell you that you're just working for no reason. It's been 1 year, it's been 2 years, it's been 3 years, but you still are not where you want to be. That's fear, okay? What you got to do with that, what I do is that when I can identify fear coming, because fear comes in different types of concepts. It comes in way, oh, I can never go on a meeting and talk with these particular people. Somebody like for instance, I was on a mastermind last night with some like huge people, right? Like that are way beyond, like, well, anyway, they really are doing it, okay? And I was on there and I was like, fear will step in immediately. And, you got to conquer that fear and identify it, right? So what happened was that the fear steps in. One way that I conquer the fear is that immediately I talk, basically like, you can do it. You can do it, because the one thing I know is that whenever fear is present, if you confront the fear, guess what happens? If you confront the fear, y'all, if you confront the fear, I'm here to tell you, if you confront the fear, it disappears. I sang at a funeral a couple weeks ago, right? People ask me, sing, I'm nervous anyway, but at a funeral, I was like, oh my God, it's going to be just the energy, right? But immediately I said, I'll do it. I'll do it. I was very nervous about it, but I said, I'm going to do it. Conquer the fear, stood up there. The minute that I opened my mouth, the fear went away. It's just amazing, right? So when I say that faith and fear, if you confront the fear, number one, step one, confront the fear. Number two, know that you're not perfect. I'm taking notes still while I'm on the live. Know that you're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody walking the atmosphere is perfect. Nobody but that I know is Jesus Christ, right? Nobody's perfect. So when you know that nobody's perfect and that you're gonna make fail forwards. You're gonna have lessons. You're gonna have things that may not seem like it's growing you. You may have things that seem like you're not gonna get where you need to be. But the key is to know you're not perfect. That you're going to have those. If you want to grow, you got to know that the lessons are going to grow you. They're going to build you up, get you tougher, right? They're going to get you stronger. But you cannot operate on fear. Because if you operate on fear, you're not going to grow. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you won't grow. If you're operating on faith, right? Faith is the opposite of fear. And faith is believing and knowing in the unseen. Think about it. I believe in God. I know he's there. I feel him. I feel his energy. I feel his presence. But you don't see him, right? But I know that he's available. I know that anytime I need, he's right there. I know he's there all the time, right? That's faith. So I have no fear. Because if you believe in faith, right? Where's the fear? It disappears. It's not there. So you got to stay on track with faith, right? You got to stay in tune with faith. Believing in the unseen. Believing that it will happen. Believing no matter what, that it will come to fruition if you're believing in it, right? That's in and I'm just saying as a business owner, sometimes, it gets difficult because faith also will carry you, right? Faith will carry you when you are going through the difficult times, right? When you know without a shadow of a doubt, okay? Because it's easy to be happy and excited and praising God and just loving him and just doing all these things when things are going your way. But the real test of time and the real difficulty is when you're going through. And that's the same thing in business. That is the real lesson. The real test is when you're going through, not sure what you're going, not sure. Getting calls, guys. Sorry about that. But you're not sure of the outcome, not sure of what exactly is happening. And that is the faith part. But if you let fear control that, then you'll stay where you are, right? You won't move. You won't consistently go places, and I'm going to tell you, I had a mastermind last night, y'all. And let me tell you how the energies work. But you have to do what you have to do with faith, because faith will push you. Yesterday, I was out tutoring, right? I tutor in math and all these different things, right? I was out tutoring, and I was at the store tutoring, okay? Because they own the store. But anyway, I was tutoring, and I had a meeting yesterday, a mastermind yesterday at 5, okay? And what happened? The universe, it basically, and a friend of mine, Brother Joe, he was telling me like, okay. So anyway, I was having a meeting yesterday, and immediately it was time for the meeting to come, right? And I had to, my keys were not in place. My keys were, come to find out, long story, but the keys ended up in another city because one of the other kids in the store were playing game, and I forgot that they had my keys. Anyway, the keys ended up in another city. Okay, I got a meeting at 5. I got 10 minutes. The keys are 30 minutes away. Let me tell you what happened, okay? Because I do believe when you operate on faith, you got to take action. You got to do those things, right? You got to, because faith, remember, faith without works is dead. Remember that. Faith without works is dead. If you're not taking any action, this is in your business too. If you're not taking any action, but you believe, right? Okay, I believe that it happened. What are you doing to get there? Okay, so what happened was that I got to do what I got to do, right? I'm going to be on this mastermind. I'm not going to let the fear step in and stop me from getting on this mastermind, because that's what was happening, right? The fear was like, at first, what should I do? Oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm not at home. My car's in the parking lot. What I got to do? I went to a table in the store and I said, hey, I need to use your Wi-Fi. And I need to get on this meet because now I'm at an inconvenience, but I'm still going to show up. That's key also. Faith is showing up. Faith is showing up. See, I don't know, right? Exactly what is going to occur. And you don't know what's going to happen. Things are going to be thrown at you inside of your business, but you still got to keep the faith. Don't operate on fear. Things are going to be thrown at you. Lessons are going to happen, but you still got to show up. You still got to be there. You still got to go where you need to go in order to get to where you're trying to get. Because like I said, if you're operating on fear, you will not grow. Ask me how I know. Because I operated on fear and I didn't grow. And I wasn't going. I was in the same place complaining, raining, it's draining. Oh my goodness. Nobody wanted to be around me because I'm consistently complaining and not operating on faith. Now I'm operating on a fear because I feel anything that is negative is fear. Anything that is not operating on that's going to grow you, that's not conducive, that's not moving you and moving you forward, I feel that is operating on fear. That's my belief. And if I'm operating on fear, then I already know I'm going to be safe in that comfort zone. And I don't want to live, that's me. The comfort zone is so pretty, but nothing ever grows there. And especially if for me, and I always say for me, because I don't know, if some people are okay with comfort zones, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking to grow, if you're looking to be inspired, if you're looking to consistently get in a place where you want to grow and get better and better and better, because I believe that's what life's about, right? When you look outside of that tree outside, and that tree 30 years ago was like this high, and now you look outside and it's a huge pine tree. You see? I feel that true growth is to consistently and constantly and keep moving forward. Don't stop. Don't operate in fear. Keep moving. You can do it no matter what. If you listen to the lessons of all the ones like Steve Harvey, all these people they talk about, you got to, your comfort zone. You got to come outside of those comfort zones if you plan to grow, if you plan to move forward, if you plan to be inspired. I mean, it's just, to me, it just is like, I got to tell everybody I know. I have to do that, because if I don't, then I feel like I'm not doing what I'm here to do, what God got for me to do. And that's to tell everybody, follow your dreams, follow your passions, no matter what. You know what I mean? You got to follow your dreams and not operate in a place of fear, because it is the opposite of faith. And it's all through that Bible about faith, 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 faith. I'm going back now. Faith, faith. And without faith, it is impossible to please God, right? It is impossible. And it talks about faith. You think about Job, right? All this faith, all of these books in the Bible, all of these what I call icons, right? All of these lessons that are in there that are talking about faith, overwhelming faith. And then you talk about fears, right? Fears and overcoming fears, because faith without works is dead. I mean, it's just an exciting thing when you understand and realize that, hey, if I'm operating on a place of faith and know that it's going to be okay no matter what, if I know that it's going to be okay no matter what, if I know that God got me no matter what, and I'm operating on a place of faith, my God, good God, good God, good God, who's going to stop you? You remember that. Who's going to stop you? If you're operating and you believing that he got you no matter what, that is that faith, that overwhelming faith, that I'm going to be okay if my keys are locked in the car, or because the second set were in the car locked, y'all. And if my keys are locked in the car, or if the keys are 30 minutes away in Lumberton, North Carolina, it's okay. I'm still going to go on that. I'm still going to be on that mastermind and get my notes and listen and pay attention and contribute and do the things that I need to do inside, because if I was operating on fear, I would have said, I can't get on. No, I'm going to operate on faith and know that no matter, take action, because action and faith, in my opinion, Action and faith are similar. They're in the same family. If you're taking action, that means you have faith in the things unseen, the things that you don't know. That's like, if something comes and, you have faith in God, right? You know that no matter what, he got you. You know that no matter what, if something comes up, life happens to all of us. Life happens to all of us, but if you got the overwhelming faith, right, that it's going to get difficult, y'all. It's going to get hard sometimes. It's going to get you're just going to be in a place sometimes to where that you feel like you don't know where you go. But if you operate on a place of faith, I believe if you operate on a place of faith and know that God got you, that he already knows the end, he already knows where you're going. Same idea in your business, y'all. Same idea, that I have the overwhelming faith that, yeah, it may be difficult sometimes. Yes, I may go to the mailbox and get bills all the time because the universe is just throwing stuff at me. And yes, my keys may be locked in that car. Yes, sometimes I just feel like, am I really doing this? But overwhelmingly the faith kicks in, and because that's what happened too. Even when fear comes in, because it has to disappear when you confront it, like I said. But even when it comes in, faith takes over, right? Faith said, you're going to be all right. You're going to be okay. You believe in that. You don't stop. You keep taking action. You keep working towards your goal. You keep doing those things. You know that you are not perfect. I'm reading my notes. You keep knowing that you're not perfect. You keep knowing that the obstacles, they will come. The obstacles will come, y'all. The obstacles will come. Do you hear me? You will have people in your business, if you are online, you will have people in your business that don't want to hear what you got to say. That's okay. You got people that may tell you no. You got people that say, this dude done lost his mind. He done lost his mind. What is he doing talking about this thing all the time? That's okay. That's okay. You got to keep moving forward. Have the faith no matter what. Have the faith that no matter what, it's going to be okay. And have the faith that you have a belief and you have passion and you're enjoying whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is that you are passionate about, that you are excited about, that you are loving, and that just excites you, inspires you, go for it. Have faith that someday, right? Someday, and it might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might not even be next year, but you keep working at it. And what I do know is that when you keep working at it, when you keep following your dreams, you keep following your goals, you keep following those things that are growing you, that you're excited about, guess what happens? When you're following those things and you're not following fear, because fear keeps you stuck, right? Fear keeps you in a place of complacency. Fear keeps you hostage. Fear keeps you that I cannot, versus faith. Faith is the opposite of all of those. That I can, I am, I will. And it may not happen today, and it may not happen tomorrow, but one day it will. Do you hear me? One day it will. And I relate this all of the same. as having faith. Like I read those Bible verses, you have faith, right? An overwhelming faith that nobody can tell you any differently, right? That no matter what, I would stand by myself if I had to. That is faith. I would stand and say, no matter what, Brother Joe, I'm going to show up to that mastermind. No matter what, I'm going to show up to that mastermind, even if my keys are 30 minutes away in another city. And even if the other set is locked in the car, I'm still going to have faith that no matter what, right? I'm still going to have faith that I can get on that mastermind at the gas station with all the people coming in the store calling, hey, how you doing? And I'm still focused on faith, right? I'm still knowing that it's going to be okay no matter what. That is the lesson. And like Brother Joe said to me last night, right? Like, dude, that is things been thrown at you that no matter what, you're showing up, that things are happening. You are growing. Keep moving forward. Do not stop. Have faith. Have faith. And once you realize that once you have the faith, that whatever, I made a decision, right? Make the decision that no matter what, when faith comes, you're going to believe, right? You're going to believe that whatever you're going for, you can get it. And you're going to have things thrown at you, all kind of obstacles, all kind of hurdles in the road of your journey. You're going to have all kind of situations that you can't control, right? But the faith is what moves you through. The faith is what keeps you going. The faith says, hey, you might be going through right now, but I know that it's going to get better. I know it's going to get better and better and better. But if you're operating on fear, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you're operating on fear, it'll be like that video, right? That everybody was sitting around about the thing on November 4th. Fear gets you. Fear makes you just panic, right? And lose all yourself and not know exactly what's going on. I'm not operating on fear. I'm going to operate on faith because I know that if I keep my hand at it, if I keep working, don't stop. Michael Wade Green, Michael Wade Vereen Green, Micah, I'm giving all my names, right? MVG, Mike, don't you stop. And if times get hard, times get difficult, situations come up, life happens, things get in the way, don't you stop. You still have the faith in your business, in life. You still have faith no matter what. Keep going, my friends. Don't stop. Keep going. Life will be thrown at you. And I'm telling you, y'all, things come to me like boom, boom. And I mean, it's like literally like, oh my God, here's something else again. How? Nope. You keep the faith. You keep moving forward. Don't you stop. Don't you quit. You better not stop. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all came to my door, y'all would just be like, Mike, I have lives and don't be live. You know? You gotta, and you know, you gotta have the faith because I'm gonna tell you about the enemy also. He will show up in the least places you expect. You hear me? He will show up. He will show up with friends, family. He even come up through your kids. He'll show up and try to bring you in a place of negativity and try to bring you a place of fear and say, you can't do this. Or, oh my goodness, you don't ever do this. Or you don't have to do that because you got to be careful with that. So you got to keep moving forward no matter what. And like I said, if you walk past my house and you hear me, I'm going live when I'm not live and here talking about how you can, oh, you better do it, boy. You got this. You better go because the negativity will creep in when you least expect it. You will, when you're least expecting, negativity will creep up, but you gotta operate in a place of fear. You gotta operate in a place of faith, not fear. You gotta operate in a place of faith and know that no matter what, you got this. And no matter what, you got this. And no matter what, you got this. Do not stop. The hurdles in life, they're gonna come at you. They're gonna be hard hurdles. They're gonna drop you to your knees. That's the best place for it to drop you, right? When you drop you to your knees, you begin to still give God the praise. Say, God, give me more. Give me, God, help me. Help me to know that faith is all that I really and truthfully need in order to keep going, right? In order what I need to keep going. And that if you got me, I already know the rest, right? I'm not operating on a place of fear. Do not operate on a place of fear, y'all. Don't operate on a place of fear. Don't operate on a place of fear because fear keeps you stuck. Fear keeps you in the same place that you were complaining like I was. Because I was in a place of fear. I was complaining about everybody else. You can't. Oh, what about them? What about them? What about them? Oh, yeah. Oh, what about them? That was fear. It was fear because I wasn't reflecting and looking at me. Paying attention to me. Mike, what are you doing? Why are you complaining about everything? Why are you? And I talked about the other day how my mom and my auntie, my grandma was like, we sick of you. You always complaining. But it was operating from a place of fear. Now that I understand, when you point fingers at everybody else, that's what I was doing. I was pointing fingers at everybody else and always upset with everybody else because I was operating from a place of fear. A place of fear. And now that I understand that when you operate from faith to know that no matter what, I'm going to be okay. No matter what, I can work towards my goals and know that no matter what, those difficulties and those situations that I'm going through that may hold me back a little bit, I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep pushing for it. I'm going to keep going no matter what. And you do the same. You keep moving forward. You keep going. You don't stop no matter what. No matter what. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let fear paralyze your faith to where that you're not going and moving on with your dreams, your goals, your energies. Those things are going to grow you and keep going, baby. You got this. You got this. Every single time that, it's like, and the more I speak it, the energy just come to me like, you got this. You got this. Because what happens is that if you keep saying it and you keep repeating it, somewhere along the way, you will believe it. If you keep moving forward and keep those negative people away too, right? Keep those negative energies, those things that are not growing you, that's important. You got to keep those energies in align with the positivity, the people that are going to grow you, the people going to help you, the people going to encourage you. You do the same when you get that, okay? And those lessons that you learn, you keep moving forward with those. You keep giving those back to somebody else. Those lessons that I've learned, that I'm learning, I want each of you to get it too. I want you all to grow. I want you all to be prosperous and do the things that you need to do in order to get to where you're trying to go. You're better. Because I believe in life, when we get better and better and better and better and better and better and better, that's the purpose of life for me, is to get better and better and better each and every day. To try my hand at whatever it is, my goals, my dreams, my passion. Anything that I feel that I love, that I feel I feel compelled to be inspired by, I'm inspired to sing. I'm inspired to play guitar. I'm inspired to go live, to reach people. I'm inspired to do all of these things. I'm inspired to be an energy that I feel that is conducive to what God wants me to be. And that's to be love, to show love, to encourage love, to be more about faith, all of faith, and not fear. And if you're operating on fear, again, please do not. That same energy that's used for fear can be used to faith. It's all in the mindset. It's all in the mindset. It's all in the mindset. I made a decision, y'all. I made a decision that no matter what, I'm going to keep moving forward. No matter what, I'm going to keep moving forward. No matter what, I'm going to keep moving forward. No matter what, I'm going to keep moving forward. And when the fear or the negativity or those things that are not growing me decides to want to creep in, I'm going to operate even more on faith. I'm going to speak more positive affirmation. I'm going to write more about being, having more faith. I'm going to listen to more videos. I'm going to listen to more to YouTube, podcasts, and all of these things that are going to help me grow to get to my better. You see? So if you're operating on faith, wonderful. If you're operating on faith that I can do this. I can do this no matter what. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if nobody believes in it, right? I believe. I'm inspired by it. And then what happens is that it'll radiate. You see, I was in my readings this morning and my music this morning, because I love music too and I love to dance. And, you know, all those things this morning, me and the kids are just in here, just like, turn up the music, dance, let's get, and then, you know, they've been doing that since they were like little, right? We've been doing that. And you're like, just get inspired. Just be love. Just show love. And they get out the car, they inspired. They're just excited. And when you do those things, when you do all of those things that are going to grow you, right? They're going to inspire you, going to reach you. You're going to do those things and just be excited with it, right? And then you'll want to come back. You want to come back and tell other people, hey, you do know that you can do this too. You know you can be inspired. You know no matter what. You know no matter what. Keep moving forward. You know what? No matter what. Because I have to get that, right? I have to come in the morning and I have to get that and then I can go live whenever the time is right. You know what I mean? So you got to operate on a place of faith and don't operate on fear, because fear holds you back. Fear keeps you safe. Fear keeps you hostage. That comfort zone, the comfort zone is like so uncool to me, because I ain't growing. It's so pretty there. The grass is pretty. Everything is pretty, but it's not growing, right? It's just a wonderful place to look around to see. But I want to be a place because I believe that God put me here to grow. He put me here to consistently be on a place of growth. Like I said, if you look around at everything, everything in season grows. Even the seasons move around, right? So I believe that when we change and when we grow, we learn new things. It's about in business too. It's funny how all these lessons are similar, right? If you give to others, because I believe what you give away, you gain. And what you hold on to, you lose. Same thing in faith. Faith in your business, guys. Faith in your business. When it gets so difficult, nobody hears you. When it feels like you're not growing in your business. Because I was there. When it feels like you're not growing in your business and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, you're just spinning your wheels. Have the overwhelming faith. But faith, you got to take action also. Because remember, faith without works is dead. So if you're taking action, you have the faith and you take action to grow. To grow. That's the key. It's to grow. Do not stop. Grow. You get better and better. You figure out ways that you're going to grow inside of your business. You figure out ways that, okay, I need to read more. I need to figure out. And like for me, you know, I had to figure out I had to brand, right? I'm just going to give you some tips right now. I had to figure out that about the faith part. I was taking action, trying to figure out, okay, what am I doing that I'm not growing? Okay, now I got to sit back and I got to start studying more. I got to start studying why I'm not growing. What do I need to do? I need to start learning to brand, right? I need to start learning to brand. I need to start learning that I got to build. I got to engage. I got to sell. I can't just post my links all over the place. I got to start talking to people. I got to start engaging. And genuinely, because I always cared about people, right? I always cared about people and still do. Such a person that always loved to see others do well without any having to be compensated for anything. Just to see people be excited, right? To see others. That was always in my spirit to do. But not knowing inside of business that you can't just run in the bar, right? It's a double entendre. You can't just run in the bar and give people, say, here you go. This is, here, take this. No, sit down. How you doing today? Because we're all people, right? And we all want to, how are you? How are you feeling? So now that I understand that, right, I had to learn those lessons inside of the faith part. Take action. Learn to get better and better. Learn what I needed to do, right, in order to grow. And that's where it comes from. It's having the faith that no matter what, I know that it's going to be okay. And I know it's going to get better. And I know it's going to get better. And not one time was I worried about in the fear, right? Now, because in the past I did. But now can't operate on a place of fear. You got to keep moving forward no matter what. You can use these lessons, y'all, in life too. No matter what, it's going to get better. No matter, I know, because I went through some difficult things, y'all. And I'm just going to tell it. I'm just going to tell you that, in the same year, my grandmother, who was like this, we were like you saw one, you saw the other pretty much. And like my brother, they both died. Two people very close to me. They both died in the same year, okay? One January 1, the other October 31st, okay? But let me just tell you this. I know that the overwhelming part of faith, and yes, I had difficult days that I felt like, oh my God, is it going to get any better? But I could not operate at a place of fear. And if I operated in a place of fear, then I was in a real big mess. But I had to operate in a place of faith. That it was, like I said, it was hard and difficult days. But let me just tell you this. When I operate in a place of fear, I know that God, he got me. And I had to keep my eye on him, right? I had to keep my focus on him. And no matter what, know that I'm going to be okay. So I tell you this because I know that if we're operating even in life and even on your journey, even in your business, if you're operating on a place of fear, it will keep you stuck and you won't grow. You'll basically sit on the couch. I'm just going to say what I was doing. Sit on the couch and you'll start complaining. And you'll start worrying about things that are not even things to worry about. Because how many times we really worry about something that really is not a big deal. Later on, we figure it out, right? So I want you guys to all crush your goals, follow your dreams, keep moving forward. Do not operate on fear. You will not grow. Operate from a place of faith. And those things that I talked about before, ways to operate on faith. Like me, I read. I read the Bible. I read things that are going to encourage me. I read inspiring things. I read things like this. I read books. That's John Maxwell, Brother Joe. Thanks. I operate from a place of enlightenment. I operate from a place of being encouraged. I sing. I play guitar. Music is like catharsis for me. It's like brings me to another place. And I keep moving forward no matter what. I don't stop. I keep moving forward and know that no matter what, you got to get around people that are going to inspire you as well. Like I said, I connect with many, many people that are inspiring to me, that inspire me. That way I can get the message and be able to relate it back to other people, right? So guys, y'all go out, crush your goals, have fun today, and most importantly, just don't operate from a place of fear. Don't. I did it for so long, and I was a complainer. I was always complaining or seeing the negative, and that wasn't cool. And then when I realized that I could operate, the opposite of that was faith, and it takes the same amount of energy to operate on faith that it did for fear. And when I started working on faith, hey, okay, yeah, it's going to get hard right now. It's going to get difficult. Sometimes situations going to come up that I have no control over, that I just have to ride the wave, right? Just have to know that this hurdle ain't going to last. Just know that if I jump, and even if I jump the hurdle like I did in that video, right? If I just jump the hurdle and I fall, get back up, right? Just know to keep moving forward and operate from a place of faith no matter what. You guys have a wonderful day, an exciting day. I'm going to go back through the comments and, I hope you all are having an amazing day. Trina, thank you for tuning in. Angela, how are you? Hebrews, yes. Hebrews, is just and amazing. It's just that, God gave me these messages that I was typing in. They popped up like, what I was talking about. Similar, right? And our Brother Joe, yes, every name in the book. It just, like I said, it just comes, right? Just comes. And when I'm inspired, that's a beautiful thing. That's when you follow your passion, you become so inspired with things that you don't even have any idea. Sometimes it's just like, wow. How you doing, Saul? I hope you're doing great today. Brother Jose, walk around the same way, alive 24/7 isn't enough time. There you go. Exactly. Danielle, how are you? Brother Joe, my energy. Sometimes, well, I'm inspired, man. Your energy is just as explosive. You know, and that's the good thing though, is that I don't know a lot of times when I go live what you know, and that's a beauty. You know, even when I go back and look at the lives, like wow, but I know that was him. I give that to God. You know. So right, Angela, struggles are growth. That's right. Show up, follow up, and not tear down. Exactly. You got to build one another up, encourage one another, and you don't know what everybody's going through something at some time, right? You never know. You never know what people are going through. You just don't know. Brother just say you got to build relationships all day long, right? You got to build relationships, just like a relationship in real life, right? Got to build a relationship. Meeting people. You gotta, and most importantly, you gotta show them be you. Maybe I'll go live about being you, not somebody else, right? Okay, brother Antonio, how you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing great today. Lorraine, how are you? Stacy, say you have trouble going live, total fear. Stacy, I'll tell you in the beginning, okay? When my very first live, maybe I'll post it, but the very first live, I was extremely nervous. But the thing I've noticed is that just like when you face the fear, it goes away, right? So if you want, maybe I could do a live group or something, and you can, if you want, just kind of give me an idea if you want, and I could maybe go live with you, or I could possibly, you can go live where you can practice too, right? You can just do you can click on the setting where it shows only you, and just kind of because what I've noticed is that the more now I go live now, it's just like, okay. And if something fly by, okay, you get more comfortable with it. So if you want, we can maybe do a live where I'll be more than happy to be like the I'll say the guinea people, like now I don't know, but like I could be like the guy that we could do like a live together or something like that. Just let me know, okay? But it's basically, it's okay. It's not going live. It's just go live. You'll be surprised. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll be more than happy to. How are you, Rhonda? I hope you're doing amazing today. I hope you're doing amazing. I was talking about not operating on fear, but operating on faith. It's the complete opposite. If you're operating on faith, fear they can't coexist. They cannot live at the same time. If you have faith, overwhelming faith that something is going to come or something exists, then fear can't step in, okay? If you believe in God, right? Like me, I believe in God, okay? And I have the faith that everything's going to be all right. And I have the faith that he's there, right? So fear can't step in, right? Because fear is part of the enemy's tactics. Okay, but I hope you all are having a great day, a prosperous day. Go out, crush your goals. Make it happen, y'all. And if I could do anything, let me know. Message me. Send me send me an email. Just say hi or something. Say hi anyway, right? But I hope you all are having a wonderful, prosperous, productive, and exciting day. I'll talk to you guys later. Happy Monday. Let's go out and crush those goals. Hi, Sharon.